What is going on, guys? Matt Space here. Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having a good day. My day went pretty well. Don't have too much to complain about. So since I'm feeling pretty good, I wanted to make another video. Just another quick topic of discussion that I just want to get out of the way because it's still kind of fresh in people's minds because we just had a major tournament this weekend in Genesis 8. Very big tournament. I think there was like almost 2,000 entrants nearly. Maybe that's like between both games, between Melee and Ultimate, I think. But still, just crazy numbers that we haven't seen since the pandemic hit pretty much. And so it's really nice to see everybody getting out there again. The grind is back. But what I want to talk about today is MKLeo, because spoiler alert, MKLeo won Genesis 8, shocker. But I want to talk about MKLeo for a second because there's been a lot of a lot of blasphemy recently. Let's keep it real. Ever since these last few tournaments about a month ago, where Leo didn't finish first and people started acting all crazy that he's washed and stuff, you can go ahead and go into your Twitter search bars, type in MKLeo was washed, and you'll hear just a bunch of hot takes about MKLeo in the month of March. Like, he didn't win a tournament in March, big deal. Like, come on, guys. To say that the guy is washed just because he didn't win a couple of tournaments is absolutely insane. So just to give a little bit of context, in March we had three pretty significant tournaments. The first one being Smash Ultimate Summit 4, where he came in fourth. He got beaten by Spargo, which is not that surprising. He took a set off of MKLeo at main stage, so for Spargo to take a set there is actually not that crazy. To win Summit is not that crazy for Spargo. But MKLeo did finish fourth, getting upset by Proto Banham, and I think he used mostly Min in that set. So he finished fourth there. Then there was the Smash Ultimate Invitational that was run by G4, where he actually finished third. But I give Leo the benefit of the doubt there because he was using pretty much all Corrin, and he got double eliminated by Larry Lur. I think, it was a tournament that he wanted to, I guess, test out a new character to try to counter Spargo a bit, because Spargo was definitely catching up to him for a second there. And then we have Collision 2022, where he got beaten by both Tweak and Spargo to finish third. So you had these tournaments in quick succession where he didn't win them, and people started acting crazy, saying MKLeo was washed. And it's crazy, like he didn't finish outside the top four, and that's all it takes for people to think that MKLeo isn't good anymore. It's absolutely insane. So anyway, a couple weeks after Collision, we have this tournament that I think was held in Mexico, Delfino Maza, where he wins with a combination of Corrin and Byleth, but near the end he was using pretty much all Corrin. He beat Gluto with Corrin, and he beat Spargo with Corrin. Like, he basically won the tournament with Corrin, right? Which is, he said in his tweets when he lost in Collision and got eliminated, he tweeted out, he said, like, look, just because I lost to Spargo and Tweak doesn't mean that, he has to switch characters in terms of like switching back to Joker, because people want him to switch back to Joker and stuff like that. It's just calls for some adaptation and stuff, and maybe I'll put them on the screen. But I mean, come on, guy. He won the tournament with Corrin. Like, it's impossible to claim that he's washed, right? That's what makes sense to me. And then he goes back to Byleth and wins Genesis solo Byleth. It's all in all, with all this information culminating over the last couple of months, it's clear that Leo is still the best player in the world. He's still the best. Now, are others coming close? Of course, and that's always going to happen. You know, number one is always gonna get dethroned eventually, but right now is not the time. Right now, it's still MKLeo's time. Spargo is great. Spargo is a great talent. He and Leo will probably, you know, take turns winning major tournaments over each other. I don't think Leo is. I mean, I don't think Spargo is gonna be at Pound, but we'll see what happens there. Because who knows what's gonna happen with Pound? Because I think Tweak is at Pound. You got Light. You got a lot of top players. You got Leo. You got a lot of really good players. It's a stacked tournament, storied tournament series. It's been around for a decade, even longer. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, more than 10 years for sure. So that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, guys, look, let's not overreact here, okay? That's all I'm trying to say. Let's not overreact. Spargo is obviously very good, and Tweak, when Tweak is playing at his best, he's competing with them for sure. The only problem with Tweak is that I think sometimes like his ceiling is super high, but his floor is like, you know, kind of how he played at Genesis, you know, gets upset by a couple of people that he probably shouldn't be losing to, but obviously are still really good players. Really good to the point where you can say, yeah, I can kind of see that person beating Tweak sometimes here and there, you know, that kind of thing. But Tweak, we'll see what happens at Pound. But he's definitely at his best. He's definitely top 3 in the world at his best. But anyway, that's all I gotta say. Guys, let's just not overreact right now. MKLeo's still number 1. That's all I'm trying to say. I think he's proved himself more than once on more than one occasion that he's still the best. So let's just relax a little bit. If you guys agree with me, if you disagree with me, whatever you guys gotta say, discuss that in the comments. And for now, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.